Fridays are my favorite because I get to share yet another legendary Girls Who Can Surf Good story. This week, we meet Kristy, who never seen the ocean until her 30s and now is shredding the Rockaway Beach. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. This is Kristy's story. My name is Kristy, and I am 42. I started surfing on the 10th of July, 2002. My surfiversary, if you will. My surfiversary now gets a better celebration than my birthday. For a little background, I grew up in Dayton, Ohio. Far from any ocean or body of water, for that matter. I didn't even get to see the ocean till I was in my mid-30s. And I cried the first time. LOL. I moved to a little north of New York City in 2019 for work. I had struggled with my weight for about 10 years. Although I loved being in water, I was too self-conscious for a swimsuit. My teenage daughter wanted to go to the beach so bad, but I made excuses. I made some lifestyle changes in early 2002, and by summer I had lost 30 pounds and felt ready for the beach. My daughter said all most people do when they go in the ocean is jump up and down in the water. So she suggested we try a surfing lesson to give us something to do. I wasn't that excited about it. But I was excited my teenager actually wanted to hang out with me. So we gave it a try. A surfer was born that day. Not my daughter. She hated it. But I found my passion. I popped up and I was able to ride the very first wave I tried. After that lesson, I was hooked. I went out and bought the first wavestorm I could get my hands on, and I was out again the next weekend. God, I love my surf coach. He put up with all my cookie eagerness. I took loads of lessons that first year and started doing surf workouts at home. Surfing helped me get the motivation and make more lifestyle changes that allowed me to lose another 40 pounds over the next year. I really found it was helping with my mental health as well. I didn't realize how much stress my job and traffic and all the things that come with living in a big city were impacting me. I was always thinking or worrying about something all the time. My mind was never quiet. When I surf, I find that's all I'm thinking about. Watching the waves or appreciating the beauty, and my mind is just quiet. I feel like a whole new person every time I finish a session. Surfing has broadened the world for me. I had never traveled much, had only been to a handful of states and never out of the US. I booked my first surf trip to Puerto Rico in the winter of 2023 and had such an amazing experience. It was a great way to get started on traveling, as it was a relatively short flight and no customs. I love surfing in the warm, clear water. I love seeing a new place, and new people, new culture. It was all so amazing to me. I've been back to Puerto Rico a few times now. I even got my first passport and traveled solo for the first time to Costa Rica last June and started learning Spanish. I can't wait to travel more places and see more of the world. Surfing also gave me a community. I had a hard time making friends when I first moved to New York. I'm pretty shy and I have a hard time overcoming that. Everyone I surf with has been so supportive, and I found groups I love to surf with and made new friends. I surf at Rockaway Beach in Queens, New York, and occasionally on Long Island. In the winter, I spend more time than I should at our indoor surf pool in New Jersey. This summer, I would like to try branching out more and try out some beaches in New Jersey and Rhode Island. Currently, I'm riding a 6'6" Love Machine FM. I also have a 7'4" Love Machine Thick Lizzy. I go back and forth between. I feel like I've made a lot of progress with my pop-up lately, so my new surf goal is remembering my upper body is attached to my lower body, and to bend my knees more, and my back less. And that's all for today. Check out the Wi-Fi Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories, and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wi-Fi Weekly.